As Alchemy of Souls Season 2, Light and Shadow, nears its penultimate week, fans are agitated and nervous about how the new season will end. The drama has become more intense and interesting as more mysteries and discoveries are made. With only 4 episodes left, fans wonder if there will be a third season on the horizon, as 4 episodes might not be enough to reveal all the mysteries of this incredible drama. The last scene in episode 6 made us worried for Seo Yul and anxious to know what will become of him later in the show. That's why today, I'm going to talk about Seo Yul's possible fate in Alchemy of Souls Season 2. Make sure to stick to the end to discover our theory and predictions about him. But first, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to be among the first to see our content. Thanks. Seo Yul's condition at the end of episode 6 worries fans as there were no indications if he will survive or die from the bloodworm. The last episode would have been the last for gentle Seo Yul if Bu-yeon hadn't told Jang Wook about his foolish decision concerning the bloodworm. Jang Wook arrived in the nick of time to save his best friend from impending death, but the bloodworm had already run its course. One of the mysteries of the last episode was Seo Yul's plan to kill Naksu and himself before the situation with Seo derailed him. Remember, before all the men who fell for Naksu knew of her existence, Seo Yul had loved her. Seo Yul chanced upon Cho-young, who is Naksu as a teenager when he fell and lost his way in the dark recesses of the mountain. This was how he found Dan-hyanguk, Naksu's home and hiding place. He grew fond of the girl who lived in the hills and would return from time to see her. Seo Yul and Naksu formed a budding friendship tucked away from the rest of the world. One of his greatest regrets was not telling Naksu how he felt back then, not confessing his love for her. This seems to be a bane in his life as he also failed to confess his feelings for her when he found out she was Mutiok. So what would make the warm-hearted Seo Yul decide to kill his first love? There are different possible reasons why he might have planned to kill Naksu after showing strong emotions about finding her again. Could it be that he was having a hallucination? Remember when he had finally had the Naksu talk with Jang Wook? He had told Jang Wook that Naksu visits him in his dreams, and in the dream, he either kills her or she kills him. Jang Wook, figuring that it could be because of the guilt he carries for not protecting Mutiok, tells him it wasn't his responsibility. So, could this scene be one of the dreams he spoke about? If he wasn't hallucinating, could it be because he feels she's now his responsibility, as he discovered her first this season? Was it why he told Jang Wook that it was now his responsibility? If you recall, in the previous season, when he found out about Mutiok being Naksu, he kept mum because he still had some feelings for her and maybe because of his friendship with Jang Wook. He bore their secret despite its weight and toll on him. And yet it ended in disaster as Naksu killed Jang Wook at the end of the last season. He must have carried some guilt for what had happened. And seeing how the events from last season have imparted Jang Wook and how he still bears its consequences, he might have decided to get rid of Naksu before Jang Wook finds out that Bu-yeon is Naksu and the cycle begins again. Hence his responsibility to protect Jang Wook by getting rid of Naksu. Or could it be a result of his selfish desire to die with his first love? Or, having seen her going through a difficult time because of Jang Wook, decides to take her with him? All these are possible reasons and questions surrounding Seo Yul's plan or dream of killing Naksu. But that would be unfair to Naksu as she wouldn't know why her friend killed her as she had no recollection of her past at the time. And if you recall, Seo Yul had said to Seo that he returned to Daeho to settle things one last time. One can assume that his feelings for Naksu was one of the things he had wanted to settle before dying. So his burning the bird caller's whistle, which is significant to their love, shows that he has finally made peace or sorted his feelings and regrets toward her. This, coupled with his actions before they set out for Dan-hyanguk, rules out the hallucination theory. And come to think of it, before they almost set out for Danhyanguk, he had asked Naksu if she had said her goodbyes to Jang Wook. Naksu took his question literally and said she had, before Soi's servant interrupted them. And when Jang Wook came to his rescue at the end of the episode, if you recall, he said, "I'm sorry, Jang Wook." Was he apologizing for thinking of killing Naksu? Or because of his impending death? Remember, these are all theories, and we hope the writers will shine a light on why he wanted to kill her in the upcoming episodes. And again, we don't know if he would have ultimately carried it out if it was his plan from the go. I believe there will be a good explanation for his thoughts, as Seo Yul is one of the lights of the season. Even Soi attested to this. As for his fate in the upcoming episodes, Seo Yul will live. This is because this scene from one of the official trailers has yet to be shown. In this scene, he can be seen fighting alongside Dang-gu and the people of Songrim. Here, he seems healed and back to his old energy level as he weighs his swords with his usual precision. But this scene also raises the question of who they are fighting here and how he was saved from the bloodworm. Maybe, Jang Wook angrily going to Cheonbugwan to look for Jin-moo resulted in a fight between Cheonbugwan and Songrim. Remember, in the previews for episode 7, Heo Yeom could be heard saying, "If Seo Yul dies, it will start a great clash between Songrim and Cheonbugwan." This might mean that Jang Wook attacking Cheonbugwan might have been deemed a revolt. Maybe, Seo Yul was healed by Naksu or Ho Kyung. Remember, in the previous episode, Lady Jean had explained that the only way to remove a bloodworm, currently hurting Seo Yul, is by a bird eating it. And with the introduction of the firebird in the previous episode, we can assume that the firebird might play a role in his healing. And with the speculation that Naksu's life has been parallel to the firebird, her being on the threshold of regaining her memory might also play a part in his healing. Just as she was able to see the worm within Seo Yul, she might be able to remove it too. Or Songrim might reach an agreement with Jinyewon in order to save Seo Yul. But whichever the case may be, I think it's not time for Seo Yul's lantern to fade. Do you think Seo Yul really intended to kill Naksu? If yes, what do you think made him decide to do so? Let me know what you think in the comment below. If you liked this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification to be among the first to see our content. Thanks for watching, bye.